We have some big news right now. The White House and MAGA Republicans are freaking out after Donald Trump did not win the Nobel Peace Prize today. Instead, with the Nobel Committee awarding it to Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, who is very well deserving of this extraordinary prize. And they're not happy because they thought that Donald Trump not only should win, but they're also not happy because he lost to a Latina woman. Laura Loomer, one of Donald Trump's closest people on the internet, says, "Imagine thinking a woman who cries nonstop about Nicolas Maduro has done more for the world than President Trump. What an absolute joke. Everyone knows Trump deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. More affirmative action nonsense." White House Communications Director Stephen Chung said on his official account, President Trump will continue making peace deals, ending wars and saving lives. He has the heart of a humanitarian, and there will be never be anyone like him who can move mountains with the sheer force of his will. The Nobel Committee proved they place politics over peace. Not happy at the White House this morning, so spread the word.
You know as well as I do, the President of the United States in the last 24 hours called for you to be imprisoned. I want to give you an opportunity. We've seen your reaction on social media, but I want to hear what you have to say back to the President of the United States.
Well, let's start with the idea that this is a convicted felon. I mean, think about that, who is threatening to jail me. I got to say, this guy's unhinged. He's insecure. He's a wannabe dictator. And there's one thing I really want to say to Donald Trump. If you come for my people, you come through me. So come and get me.
What does that mean exactly, Governor? Do you believe that he would follow through or that he'll chicken out? He basically said the same thing to Governor Gavin Newsom when I was with him at the height of the raids in the Los Angeles area. Governor Gavin Newsom is walking free on the streets of California. You think that he'll chicken out, or would he ever arrest you?
Well, you know the expression, Trump always chickens out, taco. And I got to say, he can't arrest. We've done nothing wrong here. And very importantly, it's Donald Trump that is breaching the Constitution, breaking the law.
So Donald Trump accidentally posted a private message to his own attorney general publicly, not just any message, but a message directing Pam Bondi, the attorney general, to prosecute his political enemies. I want to remind you about this. There was this message that was posted to Truth Social, which started with Pam and a colon. We have now figured out, due to extensive reporting, that that was supposed to be a private message to Pam Bondi instructing her to prosecute people. And Trump, in his infinite wisdom, accidentally sent it out publicly. The message said, quote, "Pam, I have reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying that essentially same old story as last time. All talk, no action. Nothing is being done. What about Comey, Adam Shifty Schiff, Letitia? They're all guilty as hell, but nothing is going to be done." Then we almost put in a Democrat-supported U.S. attorney in Virginia with a really bad Republican past, a woke rhino who was never going to do his job. That's why two of the worst Dem senators pushed him so hard, he even lied to the media and said he quit and that we had no case. No, I fired him. And there is a great case, and many lawyers and legal pundits say so. Lindsay Halligan is a really good lawyer and likes you a lot. We can't delay any longer. This was not Trump publicly venting. This was meant to be a private message to Pam Bondi, where he was pressuring her to launch criminal cases against political opponents and prosecute them. In normal times, that would end a presidency. Forget the 2 times Trump was impeached during his first term. Forget the 7 different reasons Trump could and should be impeached based on actions during this second term. Just this, at times in American history, would have ended his presidency. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, Trump had no idea. It's not, it's not like Trump was on his phone thinking he's sending a DM and he accidentally publishes it and immediately knows that. Trump was reportedly surprised to know that that message was public. Pam Bondi was reportedly furious and started scrambling and calling the White House going, that was supposed to be a private message. You got to take that shit down. But Trump's next post proves he went into cleanup mode, where he said publicly, Pam Bondi's doing a great job as attorney general. Now, 5 days later, after Trump said to Pam Bondi, go after Comey, Comey was indicted. Trump made public what everybody suspected. He is directing the attorney general's office to carry out his political persecutions. Not a slip up, a window into how Trump operates. He's dictating prosecutions by text message.
Okay, Shamna Krish from the New York Times. Go ahead.
How did the White House decide that it is appropriate for Jared Kushner to be working on matters that involve Qatar, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, three countries that combined have given him more than $2.5 billion for his investment firm?
Now, I don't normally show Caroline Levitt's responses to these briefing questions in part so I can answer more questions, but this is a response you should really see. So we're going to play this one.
I think it's frankly despicable that you're trying to suggest that it's inappropriate. Jared is donating his energy and his time to our government, to the President of the United States, to secure world peace.
I mean, okay. I don't know how Caroline thinks donating your time works, but typically donated time doesn't not come with financial returns, like huge ones. I mean, just this Monday, we learned that Jared Kushner's private equity firm has teamed up with Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund for the largest private equity buyout ever, buying the video game company EA Games for $55 billion. That, of course, comes on top of the $2 billion Saudi Arabia has already invested in Kushner's private equity fund and the $1.5 billion Kushner got from the UAE and Qatar late last year. But how dare reporters suggest that it's inappropriate for Jared to be involved in White House discussions impacting those countries? What an outrageous question. His company is only getting literally billions of dollars from them. Meanwhile, Republicans are so unwilling to shell out for the health care of millions of Americans, they're shutting the government.
We have some major news right now. MAGA is turning on Trump again, this time over the Qatari military facility in Idaho. Folks like Laura Loomer and others on the right of the president, many of whom are some of his staunchest supporters online, are declaring everything from they are not voting in 2026 to how dare this administration do this, blasting Pete Hegseth for allowing a Qatari military facility to be built in Idaho. Now, this facility, it's not necessarily uncommon for a foreign government to have troops stationed in the United States. Actually, a number of foreign governments, from the Brits to the Germans, they actually have troops in various training programs on bases in the United States. But this is a stunning one, given the fact that Donald Trump just accepted the jet from Qatar, the Air Force One jet. Trump Organization just agreed to build a massive golf course in Qatar. The links between the Trump family and the administration and the Qatari government are growing deeper. And even his own supporters aren't happy right now. So spread the word, follow along for more.